There aren't many companies that do it better than Retro-Bit when it comes to bringing games from the past into the modern era. They have done so multiple times with games like Holy Diver and R-Type and Metal Storm, the Toplin Collection, most recently here with Undercover Cops, and they are at it again. Hey everybody, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. We have an exciting announcement for you here today from the folks at Retro-Bit that I am proud to be able to share with you today. They are bringing the 1980s era Genesis and Mega Drive classic Gaiares back into production here, and they are throwing their typical Retro-Bit Collector's Edition oomph behind it. Now, before we dive into this, I want to say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going here today. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first time here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos that we have on the channel. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. That way you are kept informed and up to date with other videos that we have going on. So Gaiares is designed again for the Genesis and the Mega Drive, and one of the things that they have done for those who may have original cartridges, and this is something they have done pretty much since they started releasing these sets, is they are releasing the cartridge in a different color, and they are putting different things on the label, such as the Retro-Bit logo, so that you know if you are looking to buy one of these, if you're looking for an original, this should not affect the cost. It's also easy to tell at a glance one of these collector's edition cartridges versus one of the originals from back in the 80s. Let's take a look at everything that this awesome set is going to come with. Released in 1990 on the Mega Drive and the Genesis, Gaiares by Renovation Game made use of its 8-bit cartridge size by adding around 10 minutes of anime-inspired cutscenes on top of its challenging and unique shooter gameplay. The use of capsule capture system was new to the genre, albeit a bit inspired by R-Type at the same time. The toss system was essential to gameplay, providing offense with an additional ship to fire from, defense with the ability to block weak shocks, and upgrading weapons with the capture system. Beyond waves of enemies were massive enemy bosses with impressive detail, giving the game a true arcade feel at home. The overall presentation was a big hit with reviewers, with very high scores in both Japanese and American markets, even becoming GamePro's first perfect score game. The PAL European release, initially canceled, would see a limited release of the Japanese version with a multi-language manual. In 1990, Renovation Products used their in-house tester Jamie Bunker in a series of magazine adverts to promote the game. Jamie was already doing live demonstrations of gameplay at events and was excited at the opportunity to promote the game. The ad's t-shirt and his face would cement itself along Gaiares' release. To celebrate the re-release of Gaiares, Retro-Bit has connected with Mr. Bunker, now working in the tech industry, to share some knowledge of his time in the early days of the video game industry in an interview with Retro-Bit. How did a teenage Californian find himself working in a video game industry? What was his reaction to appearing in the ads? And can they talk about the hair? The interview, a free t-shirt, and more are all included in the collector's edition version of this re-release. While developing the game, the memory capacity of the cartridge was increased from 4 to 8 megabits, huge at the time. The team was already well into development and decided to add in a series of story cutscenes using an anime art style. It seemed suitable at the time, as anime in Japan was beginning to rise in prominence outside of just television. Not many Mega Drive titles had such detailed cutscenes, let alone over 10 minutes. The story takes place in the year 3008, where the Earth is a wasteland. Gulfer, a terrorist group, looks to weaponize Earth's toxic waste. The United Star Cluster of Methuselah offers the remaining humans a choice. Defeat Gulfer and we will give you a new world to live on. Fail and we will be forced to supernova your sun, destroying the entire solar system. Fighting for the Earth's future, Dan Dare and his navigator Alexis make their way into the enemy forces to end Gulfer's reign and terror once and for all. So what's all included in this special 16-bit limited edition re-release? Well, first of all, you get a translucent cartridge, a full-colored instruction manual, reversible cartridge inlay sleeve, individual numbered certificate of authenticity, an exclusive interview with James Bunker, embellished slipcover, commemorative t-shirt, and each sale will provide a donation to the Video Game History Foundation. Now this will be an open pre-order and is available through online retailers in North America and Europe from November 18th through December 19th, 2021. In North America, you'll be able to get this through Castlemania Games and Limited Run Games. In Europe, Strictly Limited Games, Dragon Box Shop, Spell Osant, I can never say that right, and more online retailers will be announced. At this time, there are no standard editions of this re-release planned. You will only be able to get the special collector's edition. Some of the cool things, this game is compatible with the North American Sega Genesis, PAL Mega Drive console, and most third-party consoles that can run Genesis and Mega Drive cartridges. Due to the shape of the cartridge, it will not fit into a Japanese Mega Drive console. It does use a 5-volt chip to retain your console's performance and not damage it. The game is multi-regional and can run at 60 Hz for North America or 50 Hz for PAL, Europe, and Australia. So once again, Retro-Bit has really upped their game, no pun intended, with this new re-release. Let me know down in the comments, is this something you would pick up? Is this something that you have played in the past? I will admit, before hearing about this through the press release, I had not heard of this, but then again, Nintendo kid, but I am excited to build out my Genesis library. I mean, the Toppling Collection, perfect example of another great game available through Retro-Bit for the platform, and now we have this coming as well. Let me know down in the comments, is this something that, again, you have played before, and would you pre-order? Now, again, check out the retailers that I mentioned earlier. I will have links down below to CastlemaniaGames.com where you can pre-order here in the US. Now, if you do have any other comments or questions, as always, you can also feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can send me a message on Twitter at RockSolidStudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, I mentioned CastlemaniaGames.com, one of the fine retailers out there that will be carrying this set. Now, you can go ahead too, make sure you sign up for his loyalty rewards program called Castle Cash. The more you spend, the more you earn in points that you can use towards future purchases. And the wonderful thing, Castle Cash is just like cash. If you've got $10 in Castle Cash, you have $10 to spend at the castle. You can also use promo code ROCKSOLID10 on most items on the website, and collector's editions like this, generally not applicable. Now, like I mentioned at the top of this video, if you do want to go ahead and stay informed and up to date when this does come out, we will be doing a full unboxing. We might even do some live streams with it. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. That way when we do have more information, you are kept the most informed and up to date. And if you want to check out some of the unboxings and reviews of some of the other box sets that we've done from Retro-Bit, including most recently Undercover Cops, but also the Topland Edition, Metal Storm, Holy Diver, and of course R-Type. Those videos are coming up for you right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.